Hello everyone, how are you doing? Wild Tracker here, and thanks for joining us. Today we are back on WildCraft. So yeah, back on the WildCraft server, and I got some projects in mind to do today, because seeing as it's December and everybody's getting in the Christmas spirit, I think it's time to deck out Spawn Christmas style. So that's the thing we're going to do today. So I've kind of already made a little bit of a start. I made about 20 trees, and this is about the best Christmas tree I can come up with. Smithy had a really good one, and he had it over there, and then he chopped it down when he was making his house. So yeah, I'd like a really better Christmas tree, but that will do now. If any of the guys on the server can make a better tree, then please go ahead and do it. Was thinking of doing a custom one. I've just been chatting with Chappo, and Chappo is one of the new guys on the server. He's based over in Australia, and he's just gone to sleep now because it's 5:30 in the morning for him. So he's just headed off. We've been trying to make some trees and failing miserably. We were thinking we could make a custom tree in reality, so we might do that. So he's going to come on and do some decorating of the tree. So there was a lake here, and I've kind of froze that over, and I've got a load of snow which I've just got from the ice biome. So I think what I'm going to do is actually start taking out all this area, and I'm going to replace it all with snow, because that's tradition, isn't it, for Christmas? You've got to have a white Christmas, even though we very rarely do here in the UK. But and I certainly know Chappo won't be over in Australia because well, let's face it, it's getting into summer over there. So yeah, so I'm going to put a load of snow down, and then we're going to start building some winter themed stuff, I think, over here in Spawn. I think just make it really good. So I think one of the first things I'm going to do is actually make an ice rink. So I've done one of those before on another server, so I think that'll be quite good to do an ice rinking area so people can come along and do their ice skating. What we might do as well is actually set up an area for gifts and presents. So I've got some clay with me. I might start making some different sort of presents on the server, and then if people want to come and leave gifts for each other for Christmas, I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, starting to get the decorations out. It's what, come towards the end of the first week in December, so we've been out today Christmas shopping with the family. So yeah, I think it'll be fun to do some stuff, get some nativity stuff here built in Spawn, and get it all Christmassy. So yeah, I think I'm going to get on with doing that. Not quite sure what else to do. Probably going to have a sleigh and Santa, although Chappo's on about doing some kind of Australian style sleigh and yeah, version of Santa. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be, but he mentioned somebody in shorts and drinking a beer and having a barbie, so it's I'm not quite sure how they do their Christmases over there, but I'm guessing it's not involving snow. But hey, so anyway, let me get the rest of this snow placed, and then we can see what else we're going to do in the area. Well, as you can see from there, just zoomed in, and we've made a bit of progress. So we've got a sort of Christmas tree up there. We've got the presents underneath it, and we have got snow on the ground. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to expand that. Might expand it down this way here. I think that's where I'm probably going to put my ice rink. I think I'm going to do that next. So I'm going to get started on that. So let's get rid of this jungle tree for starters. We don't really need that there, but yeah, I've made a start on the presents, but there's a lot to make, and we've got 4 here at the moment. So and the idea will be basically that people can, so this is for Andy, people can basically break in and put chests in here, put whatever they want in here, and yeah, that'll be for the presents to go in. So I might move the signs down a little bit so it kind of makes a doorway there that people can break into, and that'll be the same for all these. but I need to make one for everybody on the server, so there's quite a few to make, so it's going to take up the whole of this area, and then we're going to put some different stuff on here, and we could even go over that way a little bit. Still got a bit more snow left in the chests, so but over here I'd like to make an ice rink. I think it'd be nice. Lots of people like going skating at Christmas time. I know I do, and my kids love go skating, so we shall be going skating this Christmas at one of the local pop-up ice rinks that we get. So yeah, in fact I don't need to do it all, because I'm going to probably put the ice on top. No, I'm going to put it in. We're going to do it properly. I'm going to put the thing in here. So let's see, how big do we want to do this? I want it fairly big. It needs to be a fair size ice rink, I think. But what I want to do is have snow around the outside. So let's get some snow now to start it off. So we'll have snow going around the outside of it, and then maybe something there. Yeah, so we could probably bring the snow all the way up to here, and then probably come across to about here. Yeah, I reckon that's probably good enough, so we'll go off in that direction as well, and then yeah, we'll make it a sort of a oblong shape. So let's see how well this does, and to there. Seems reasonable. Okay, and then once we've got the ice down, or the snow rather, we then need to get the ice down. I'm going to use packed ice just because I know it won't melt at all, so which is probably what we want. And then we can get some railings going around it, etc., for just sort of box it off. So let's get all this done, and then see how well we get on. Do 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 do. Oh yes, Olympic star at ice skating. Woo! So I've yeah, put together the ice rink. It's very, very basic, but yeah, I think it's quite good. Just a nice place for people to come and do a little bit of ice skating. Woohoo! So yeah, it's just very simply. I did put cobble around here initially to fence it off, and I didn't like it at all. So I've gone for this black stained glass. And I think that looks pretty good. And then we just put a sign up there saying ice rink. And then we've used these sea lanterns on some fences. Yeah, so nice and simple. Just about running out of snow. I would like to snow this little bit over here as well, but I haven't. And yeah, just running out of clay as well, so I need to get some more. I did notice Smithy's got a bit of clay, so I might go and raid his chest over there. He's got some other colours of clay in it, so yeah, I might do that to get some more presents around in this area. But I think it's starting to come together here, so yeah, very Christmassy. So I've just finished putting some candy canes around, and looks like someone's been here and started putting these slabs of snow down, which I think look pretty good. They give a nice texture to it, so I think that might have been Chappo, so I know he was on the server earlier on. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave this part of it now, because I think I've done all the bits I want to do. There's a few things that people need to do. They need to come and claim their present, so choose which gift they would like, put the name above the door. Say Chappo's going to come and decorate that tree for us, so he's not been able to do that yet. And we need a giant sleigh and that sort of thing, and maybe an Olaf snowman or something like that. So yeah, something cool and fun to go around here and make it a proper winter wonderland. So but no, I'm starting to like the way that's turning out. Pretty good, I think. So right, let's just head off somewhere else and we'll do some other things. So we've come over to my Guardian Temple. I came here absolutely ages ago, if you may remember. And we've actually hollowed out the inside of this temple. But what I've done now is actually built a wall all the way around, and it's made of sand. And what we've got to do is actually start draining this now. So I know we've got the other Guardian farm that Smithy and Andy have been doing, but I want to work on this one myself. And the other thing as well is I know that, you know, I want to see if I can get the spawn rates as good as they can. I've got the caves to sort of do out from underneath, etc. So yeah, and I've started demolishing islands. You can see there's an island there which has actually got a ravine under it, so I'm going to have to go and light that up. There's another island over there I've started taking down. I think if you get in the water you probably see them better. So you can see the islands there, and I think there's a couple over the other side as well that we've kind of flattened. So what I've done is basically made these 3 wide channels, and the way it works is, as you can see now, so this is literally a 3 wide channel all the way down, and the reason it's 3 wide is because these sponges can cope with it. But again, I didn't want to do them all the way along, so I've kind of subdivided it into 3, and the way I'm doing this is, what I do is I come along with the sand or the gravel, and then you just literally bash it against there and drop it, and it's much quicker than just going 1, 2, you know, doing it like that all the time. So so if you do it this way, mark out the sort of templates first and you can drop the sand in, and I'm going to do it 2 channels at a time because this takes a huge amount of sand and gravel. I mean, if it's down here, yeah, so I've been just taking the gravel off the seabed because there's gravel everywhere, but I've been using sand as well, and I've gone through double chests full of the stuff just for this little bit. So the plan is empty these 6 compartments out. We'll then lower this middle wall, and then we'll be able to use that to make this middle wall, empty that out, take this wall down, and so on and so forth. So we'll just slowly, between episodes, because I'm not going to bore you guys with it, empty this, and I think it's just a case of coming along, and as you can see, if you spam these, you can easily get rid of the water, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to sort of get this down and get the whole thing emptied with using sponges that you actually get in the temples. So it's a bit hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, but I've done a few of these now and it seems to work quite well. You just don't want this repeatedly filling up again, which is the biggest problem. So like there, for example. And then there's an easy way to get out as well once you've done this. So as you can see, it's starting to go down. But as we get further on down, there's an easy way to actually start emptying this, or get back up again, shall we say. Just if I can just show you, get this emptied, maybe we'll be able to do that. I've got to do this first. And this is why it's important to have enough of these sponges, because you do go through quite a few, but the nice thing is you can dry them out again and use them again, so it's not like you're wasting them or anything like that. So obviously there's a guardian down here somewhere. Right, we've got one up there to do. Does that do it? Not quite. This side, and yeah, it's coming down. That's okay. So we're getting down towards halfway. So we may have to go and clean these back and dry them out. I'm not quite sure, but we shall see. I hope not anyway. I hope we've got enough in here, but aha, and there's a problem I've seen already. We've kind of emptied this out, but there's we haven't sort of emptied out underneath the area there, so we'll have to have a look at that in a minute just to see where it's done. But as long as I can get it empty so far, there's an easy way of getting back up again. No, not quite managed there, so let's just come back up here a second, because I've run out now of the sponges. So what I need to do is collect a few up like this. We'll let them fall down to the bottom, and then we can dry those out, and once they're dried out we can start using them again. Let's use this one I'm on. So not need that many more to finish it, I don't think. I think there's only a few more before I have to finish it. Yeah, and this is a problem. We need to get this done out with some gravel or something as well. So it's yeah, okay. So easy way back up. Take one piece of sand out. That goes all the way to the top, and then just ride the lift of water. So easy way out. Okay, so I'm going to get some more of these blocks, and then we'll sort of he says we'll get this one here, and then yeah, we'll get these blocks dried out. I didn't even get it, and then we can head back up. In fact, there's a few down here. That's what we need. We'll then head back up, dry them out, and get the rest of this water emptied out. And we'll have to just block this off as well when we've done it, so we can get it all emptied properly. Wow, that was an awful lot of work. And as you can see, we're not done yet. We're about, well, we're just over halfway. So you can see that's the middle of the temple, roughly about there. So we've cleared slightly more than half, but it has taken a long time. And as you can see, there's an awful lot still to clear. So yeah, a lot more still to do, but I think we've broken the back of it, so to speak, which is pretty good. And yeah, demolished a few more islands. So that one over there needs taking out still, but yeah, a few of them are all nice and flat now. But boy, it's a long way down. And the other thing as well, I was finding, can I survive this? Whee! Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I did actually find a lot of caves under here as well, so I've lit a fair bit up, but it does mean I'm going to have to do a lot more, because there is still a lot more unlit down there, which is quite good. Let's go and take a look, shall we? It's caving these days isn't really an issue, is it? It's at least it shouldn't be. It's oh, creeper, hey, go away. Loads of creepers. Yeah, so all this has got to obviously be tidied up and cleaned up and lit up and all those sort of things, but looks like a lot of caves around here. So but one of the things we are going to do is actually, once we've we might as well snag this iron, once we've actually got the area cleared upstairs, I'm just going to literally bring it all the way down to bedrock as well. So I am going to do that. There's a creeper, hello. Yeah, because I want to have a big area for all the mobs to drop. So the easiest thing is to actually just hollow all this out and yeah, get that all hollow. I did find, I think I mentioned earlier, I did find a ravine which is not underneath this, so that'll have to be cleared out. So we'll just have to make sure everything is really cleared of mobs, just to really maximise on the drop rate. Otherwise yeah, we won't be getting anywhere near as many as we want to. Got some rubbish, don't want that. Get rid of that one. Yeah, so but yeah, good progress, but I'm going to take a break from it now, I think, and what we'll probably do is just head back over to spawn, because there are some things I want to mention, which yeah, so I'll see you over there. Well, the reason I'm here and my inventory is empty is because I just went to the end to go and enchant some armor and stuff, and unfortunately I fell out of the world. Oh, thank goodness for that. My sponges were left in there, but oh, my good armor, good swords, all my picks. That's almost dead. Yeah, haven't really got much. I can make some new stuff, I guess. Okay, that's interesting. I think before I do though, let's just go and have a look at this and see what happened, because it was really weird. I literally went in through the end portal and fell off the world as if there was no platform there. So I think it's worth going back to have another look. Because I wouldn't want people falling off there if there's a bit of a problem. So let's take another look. This is the end. This is a portal to the stronghold. So we'll have a quick look in there. So this was the first weird thing, is because when I came in here, yeah, I landed here, which is in the wall. So the portals are obviously having an issue. I don't want you. So let's just go down as I did before, and that's what I did. But for some reason I got knocked off into the void. Oh well. Let's go back. Woohoo! See if I can find my axe down here somewhere. No. Oh, okay then. So that's a bit of a shame. Right, so we were heading back to spawn, weren't we? Let me just get a little bit of armour and we'll head back there. Well guys, we are back here at spawn, back in our little Christmassy area, and we've kind of run out of time for today, so unfortunately, but before I go, I just wanted to have a chat with you. Yeah, I just wanted to say to all you guys out there, thank you very much. And the reason for this is because I've just hit 400 subscribers, which to me is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it might not be huge compared to some YouTubers on here, and some people probably get that many followers a day, they're that big. However, to me, it's absolutely amazing. I really appreciate the support, and I just wanted to say thank you to each and one of you for supporting me, watching my videos, subscribing to my channel, clicking those like buttons. So go and click like now. Go on, click the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. So it encourages me to keep on making videos. I do watch my stats. I do look and see which videos people like. So yeah, really, really cool. Thanks very much. And I think maybe when we get to 500, we'll do something special. So perhaps you can help me get to 500. Maybe share this video. Click on share. Share it as much as you can. Click on like. Tell people on Twitter. Let them know about me. Facebook it. Whatever you like. Just share. That'll be really, really cool. And really, really appreciate it. And let's try and get all those numbers up to 500, and then we can do some kind of special. So yeah, just leaves me to say thank you guys. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I just really, really thank you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon on the next episode here on the WildCraft server. So my name is WildCraft, and bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.